Hello, hello. This will probably be easiest if you share your screen. No, yeah, that's fine. You know I ain't gonna say nothing about it. Uh-oh. Might want to restart your network and stuff before you stream then, just in case you're having like some network bogged down. Okay. I mean, it could be there was one day like they did a mass server restart and multiple servers went down. Right on. Did you pick up Steel Series by chance? Did you pick up Steel Series Sonar? Or should I grab you a link? That's okay. It'll make this process a lot easier because it'll handle your audio and give you different labeled things for each audio type. Like it breaks it down into game, chat, media, auxiliary, and your microphone. I'll get you a link to that. Okay. And I can give you the rundown on kind of how that works because you'll select what device each one of those categories will play out through. So I could like have game play through my headphones, have chat play through my TV, and have media play through my Bluetooth speaker. And you can also separate them like, only your game sound and your chat sound will go to OBS because you can add them individually if you follow me. That's super, super easy. That's nothing but a website and add in a browser source. I'll get you a link presently. Yeah, because it attaches to Discord. So even if you're in a call or a voice channel, as long as you're connected in a voice channel, it's going to show you and whoever else is in it. I don't know how many. Do you have two factor on your Discord or anything like that? It may fuss at you to authenticate. That's why I bring that up. Oof. Can't be fat fingering the password now. That's probably going to prompt you for a restart after it installs. Yeah, just because it's adding basically it's like it adds digital sound cards. Damn if it ain't hype. Now I could actually start my stream in earnest. Where am I? Right here. Go back to this. I said, oh, why is it down here now? Put it up here, please. We're gonna this main transition. Hello, hello. I am here. Let's do the thing. I recommend that you do not miss that stream tonight. I think Demonic Toys fans are going to be eating good. Let me up. Oh, he was behind me. Owie. Let's go with 6. 6 Jester combo, good combo. Just gunning down torch. We tried. Oh, your cup's empty. I tried to get you some Sprite Zero, but they literally had none in stock. Oh, he is down here. I guess we timed it out.
No.
I don't understand what happened. The timer run out and I didn't realize it?
No, he didn't even get in the elevator. He got snared.
He took Tunneler. No. I'll take Bang Bang. Da-da-da-da. You gotta jump over the legs and aim for the waist. Just stay right in the very center of his waist. Get him. Hey, we got 3 people now. We get one more, we'll have an actual match. Big thunder. What's that mean? You just sound like you sleepy. That's why I said, what's that mean? Oh, yeah? You let that little old lady wear you out. She tell you take naps all the time. The man is AFK. What did you just break? You just in there tearing up the place. Why are you AFK? You just got here. Slasher man. Now he's moving. On torch. Uh-oh. Yeah. Fire it back up. This. No. Oh no. Whoever shall I choose? Oh no, whoever will I pick? It's like they watched me mouse over who I was going to click and then clicked them before me. I'm like, why? There's no way. There's delay. if they manage, yeah, if they manage that, fucking kudos. Do a barrel roll. Why do I not have that on the soundboard? Reload. My face. Let me up. What'd you say? Yeah, they kicked me in the face. This cheating ass agent bot. Bro, the agent bot cheats like nobody's fucking business. He opens doors while he's on the ground. He simply walks, like phases through doors. It's like this thing does whatever the fuck it wants to. Yeah, agent bot cheater confirmed. But for all that being said, as long as you have one other puppet plus Tunneler, Tunneler can lock him down so bad and break his... What it is his pathing. He doesn't know where he wants to go whenever he's got Tunneler just constantly just hit. And then you have another threat puppet like 6-shooter at the end of a hallway. He just goes back and forth like the fucking ducks at the carnival game. It absolutely destroys his pathing. Was that your relief? Ugh, excuse me. Bam. Should I do a like reactionary / watch party stream of the October game stream for Puppet Master? It might be starting in a half hour though. I don't know if it's. I'm waiting to see because I don't know. I would maybe an hour. I don't know how long they intend on streaming. I have no idea. Yeah. Because they fielded a bunch of questions through the community in the Discord. So I don't know how long it would take them to discuss those questions if they do all of those questions and whatever they might be intending to show off. I thought about it. It kind of just struck me. I was like, oh, maybe I should like do that as a watch party thing. Right? I'm just asking for permission for that because I don't want to just do it. Everybody else would be like presumptuous and do it. I'm at least gonna be like, hey, dude, you cool with this? She did. He went through the fucking door. You know good and well I play this, Guar. I got a slot if you want to come play. I'm allowed to play other games, Guar. I'm allowed. Plus, the wife wanted to play Lethal Company. She digs that game, so I am absolutely going to indulge her. Haven't heard of Viking Rise. Sounds like a survival crafter. Me and my one health are gonna go to the health jar. Puppet Master. No. I figured I'd do Puppet Master today since Lethal Company's been pretty... Yeah, Lethal Company was pretty much... because Guar come in and said, "Oh my god, you guys still play this?" Yeah, fair enough. Some people like mobile games, dog. The only mobile game I ever fucked with was Pokemon Go. And I've been fucking with it again, and I can see the asshole that stole my account just using my Pokemon. Right on, bro. There should be a designated spot for you. Didn't need it? Okay, I'll be making a bigger lobby. I don't know, man. What'd you do? Nope. More dishes. Yeah. Downs and executions. Oh. Let me in. Get me off of that balcony. I ain't about to get fucking knocked off the map today. Not if I can help it. Mephisto's on my nuts. Ah, that wasn't worth me wasting time on the idle. Jump again. Oh, that so wasn't worth it. I lost so much progress on this idle. Lordy, lordy. I don't know. Oh man, we got another player. I'm gonna die. Good game. Window. Right. Fucked yourself up. That's like pepper spraying yourself. Oh, you got yourself twice. Womp womp. Both on idle. Thank you. You gave me an escape. He got me. Well done.
Fucking little cretin!
Hello, hello. How are you? What do you mean? I think a lot of people are making their way over to see the October Games QnA, which I'll also be streaming. I think I'll put it up and commentate on it. How are things going for you, bro? Yeah, you're first one in the YouTube chat today. Like I said, thanks for coming out, bro. Hope you're having a good one. There's some high pings in here. Oh, he's not saving his teammate. They did get idle though. Can he clutch it?
Is there a reason why the humans respawn?
The human didn't respawn. It's probably the latency issue, the multiple execution. Either he killed who was executing him, or due to his latency, it caused him to be executable multiple times.
Literally, Neil got back up and started killing.
Yeah. How many people executed Neil?
I know I did. So this is now the second human I've killed.
No.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked the video. I'm still mid execution in the elevator. Good game though. That is not what we wanted to do. I'll be back real quick. I'm gonna run to the restroom and hopefully we'll be able to check out the live stream. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Is a drink. Hello. Their stream just started. Hi. So you're on your way home? Okay.
At all? Uh, oh, sorry. Okay.
Check.
Let me turn that down. Is Nick
Ooh,
coming in?
I think I'm coming in.
I'm a little hot.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
It's a lot. I'm sorry. I'm turning it down.
A little bit loud.
All right. Nick, can you say something?
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
How's that? Yeah. Does he sound good?
Yeah,
Am I good?
Maybe turn it down just a little bit more.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Okay.
How's the volume, guys, on your end?
Okay. It's a little.
He's a little low. Okay, maybe turn it back up again.
All right. I overdid it. Okay.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Perfect.
Oh,
Please.
The stream music. I see. The stream, the video, the coming soon video is a little loud.
They're saying it's perfect now.
Awesome. I'm giving thumbs up, but you can't see me. How's everyone doing?
Doing great.
Yeah, how's everybody doing? We're so excited to be here on the stream and answer all the questions and just interact with the community.
Yeah.
Hey, smart cat.
Got some familiar faces in here.
Oh, we got some questions out. Well,
Nice.
we have to go through the Discord questions first. I think I answered most of the Twitter questions. There wasn't many of those. Then we'll do a live Q&A after we get through the Discord questions, if there's time.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Go through the Discord ones and then do the so if you guys have any questions in the chat, maybe save them at the end and then we'll answer them at the end.
Yeah, because there's a lot here to cover, and we want to make sure we.
Are you concerned about them now?
We can, because we could be here all day, just answering random questions. So, and we want to be as open with you guys as possible. This is a big project, a lot going on, and we just want to make sure you guys are up to speed on what's going on with everything. I guess we can get started.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we should. Everyone wants to see demonic toys, right?
Yeah, so maybe we just like jump in and show something nice.
Yeah, let's show some demonic toys just so we not get out of the way, but that's what I'm sure that's what everyone's here for. And we can answer questions as we play around. We're not going to show everything. This is a work in progress. One of the reasons why we're doing this in the first place is it's taken longer than we anticipated. And we want to do it right. We don't want to like release it or like work 12-hour days back to back for a week and then have it come out and be broken in some way that we missed because we're tired or not enough time. So we just want to get it done right. and make sure everyone's happy. Because this is big. This is a big deal for me personally, but I'm sure it is a big deal for everyone as well. So it's just we decided to give us a little more time to put this together. We're really close to finishing everything. But there's like some detail work that needs to be done, polish. This is probably the biggest update the game's ever had, and there's been some doozies throughout the year.
Yeah.
So, we're adding 6 brand new characters. A lot of them have completely new rigs and animations. So it's with the totems, like all the totems kind of had one rig, except for Mephisto, which used the puppet rig. So I saved a lot of time with animation work on that. But every freaking toy has its own rig and animations, its own walk cycle. So it's been a big deal. But I'm happy to do it, and Nick's happy to do it. So we thought we'd share some stuff with you guys because we're gonna need a little bit more time. So we want to give you something while it's still December.
Cool. Should we start a server and jump in?
Yeah. Let me see. We got some surprises for you. Some things we haven't announced that we're going to show you today. As far as not necessarily character related, but it's cool. It's something you guys have been asking for a little bit, and
that's true. A lot of people were talking about demonic toys like off the gate. He had mentioned it's something that people have been asking for a while, and like it's just
I don't think I'm going to show.
People were talking about demonic toys, even like
game going, and then we're gonna
first iteration of open beta.
Yeah. Transition the scene in OBS to the in-game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
No, I hope nothing breaks. I hope nothing breaks on stream. I'm really terrified of that, but we're just gonna roll with it. All right, we're gonna roll with the punches.
I love how one smart cat is like, Bear Neil?
Bear Neil, what?
Neil Grizzly tell you?
For a second, I thought you meant like bare ass Neil, like butt naked Neil.
Hey, I mean that question is in the Discord question, so hey, we're gonna get to it.
I didn't see no naked Neil question, okay? But I heard it's shirtless Keith, but
shirtless Keith,
naked Neil.
What?
All right, let's turn on this. We'll leave Dominators off.
Drake's trying to do too many things, I think.
Yeah,
somebody said Bear Neil. He's like bare ass Neil.
I can host the US West. I know we're on the West. It's habit. I can't stop clicking East.
Might be better just for
Yeah.
You're streaming, lots of bandwidth going on here.
Host game. Oh, it saved my settings. Okay.
Yeah, Weast? Did you say Weast?
No, I tested this a lot yesterday, but you never know.
And you guys won't be seeing our server pop up in the browse games. Don't.
Not that it hasn't happened in the past.
Yeah.
But, sometimes you forget to switch a number around while you're working, and then you got some people jumping in your test server, and you're like, dear God.
Yeah. It's happened to us a lot. Even in Horror Legends, it happened to us all the time.
Yeah, I have to change a number in the settings after every update to prevent that from happening, but sometimes I forget. All right, so I have the server up in US West. If you want to join it.
One of the funniest things I think
is it big?
We've done is that, and like when we were developing Horror Legends, that would happen all the time with Renzo. We'd make a new build, and then Renzo would join the lobby, and we're like, oh shoot, we forgot to change it. And then you know what I did to spook Drake? I changed my name to Renzo and then I joined, and he freaking was like, I thought I changed it. How did Renzo join?
Yeah, he got me. I was like, what the fuck? All right, so yeah, join my server so we can get this going.
Sounds good.
I'm pretty damn nervous. Okay. All right. Why don't you be a demonic toy as well? It should work.
Okie dokie.
I'm like triple checking my settings here. All right, who do you want to? Who should you be?
Should I be well?
Why
Yeah.
don't you grab Mr. Static?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I'll be Baby Oopsie. Okay, now let's switch it over.
Yeah, we're changing the screen right now.
Yeah. Sorry about that. We just didn't want to show you some unfinished stuff.
Why aren't you answering me?
Actually,
I didn't.
I gotta change a few things. Hold on. We're actually playing in Unity right now, so there's a little weirdness that I'm trying to cover up.
Thanks for being patient, everyone. You know, we're still developing the new update, so it's not completely ready yet. And thanks for the patience.
Oh, something happened. Why can't I get rid of my taskbar? Oh, there we go. Press the wrong button. I don't know. Okay, so there's some weirdness still. I'm trying to...
I guess I'll just read the chat while you're sorting things out. I'm excited to see the renders of the characters. I love seeing stuff like that. Yeah, you know, Drake is really talented. I love seeing his work too, and we're really excited to share all of it.
I can't get rid of my taskbar, so I'm trying to like make the screen as full as possible here. But fuck it.
Yeah, if it's not perfect, it's not perfect. I think the taskbar's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to show the best possible thing. I guess display capture.
Glad you guys think that demonic toys are one of the best surprises you got. Yeah, Jack Attack was definitely one of the most contentious puppets to design, but we think that you guys will be really happy with the outcome.
Oh, there you go. See, there's a. we turned off the Dominator, so you can't see that. But I think it was pretty obvious that the other blurred one was Zombatoid. Well, I'll show you him.
Zombatoid.
I'll show you him later. It's doing some work. Right now we're in a new game mode, so just bear with us. This is like the first time we're really jumping into this, so.
Oh shoot, I'm not spawning in. Maybe did you commit something? Yeah, you did.
You didn't download my. Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, let me hide this again. Maybe I'll show off some other things. Nah. Okay. Sorry, I had committed things for him to download, and he forgot to download it. So, yeah, this is a new game mode. That's what another thing we wanted to show you. It's called Puppet Wars. You may remember it. The description hasn't been written in yet because I was trying to hide that because I didn't write the description yet. But it's an 8-player mode where it's puppet versus puppet. You can have team and free-for-all options available.
That's one of the most requested game modes.
My toys, because it's just a fun way to experience a new game mode with a new faction. You get to kind of mix and match. You want the demonic toys to fight the totems, if you want the puppets, or it's a lot of fun. You get to have the all-out war and just focus on the puppets, and you can spawn in human bots if you want. And the cool thing is, it's based on XP, not kills. Because some puppets are going to get better, they're going to be better at killing other puppets than others, and some puppets are better at killing humans than others. So we thought it'd be fun to include the human bots in it as an option. You don't have to, but you can turn them on, and they're actually like balanced like they are in Toulon Journal, so they're much easier to kill. And you and a friend can just play this with one-on-one, and see you can get the most XP first. Who can? Right now we have it set to whoever gets 100 XP wins, but we're still kind of playing with the numbers to see what's a good length for this game mode.
Yeah.
And killing a human bot will get you more XP than just killing a puppet. Actually, the least amount of XP you can get is by just killing one puppet. You get like the lowest amount by just killing a puppet. So you want to do other things to earn more XP, so you can leverage the puppet's different skills. We have a mechanic called MVP, where it's the player who has the most XP becomes more valuable if you kill him. So if you kill the MVP, you get a lot of experience. So the best players are going to be hunted down by everyone else. So it's going to create a fun dynamic, I think. Sorry, I got to read the chat. I'm kind of too caught up in...
That's all right. We can start the match. Someone asked about setting the XP rate part of the options.
That's something we're considering. I didn't want to show this menu, but I kind of messed up and showed it. So there's probably a couple more features that it needs, like XP settings. We may just start with a baseline and get it out to you guys so you can play it, and then add that feature later, because I know things are taking a while and we don't want to delay things too much, and code does take time.
Yeah. And the problem is we add code, and then it might make more bugs, and then we'll spend time fixing the bugs, and it'll just delay it even more. There's a lot of things to consider, but we know that it's probably a really good feature to put into the lobby eventually. So definitely something we're thinking about.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here, and we just want to give you guys the most fun out of... there's a lot of different ways you can play with these puppets, and I think adding more game modes and more factions allows you to get the most out of how simple the game really is. So let me just jump in. Let's just jump in. Hopefully there's nothing wrong this time. I should go back and look at the chat here. I was going to do that.
Honestly, Professor Rossum, I don't think you need to apologize whatsoever for asking questions on Twitter. We love the engagement, and we love all the questions. So yeah, don't apologize for that.
That's why we're here. If we want to answer,
that's why we're here.
Yeah. That's why we're streaming. We want to do this directly, as personal as we can. So, all right. Hopefully I just realized the XP limit could be really low for testing purposes. If there's any more issues, I might just pause it for a moment, fix it, submit it, and then go back to this. So, also right now I have a thing on Baby Eepsy that allows him to see through walls for testing reasons. He won't be able to see the human at all times. It's just how he is right now.
Then the real fun can begin.
Dang, you're really messing up that Nazi. I mean, the agent.
Oops.
Where you at? Help me out. Fuck him up. Oh shit.
Here I come.
Oh no. Oh no. This is what I was afraid of. My baby oopsie broke. Let me change characters real quick. Oh man.
What happened to your?
I'm fucking broken right now. Okay, alright. This is what I was afraid of. How about this? Instead of us doing a multiplayer match, let me just go into Toulon Journals and show it off a little bit, because there's just too much happening right
Sounds
here.
good.
Okay, let me hide the screen for a second so I can fix this. There we go. I'll be right back.
Yeah, glad you liked Mr. Static. I love zooming around with he has a booster ability, and you just press it and you just zooms, and it's really fun to chase after people with it.
Let me show you something cool to make up for all the flubs. There he's... Crap. I just spoiled all the characters. That's alright. I knew that was gonna happen.
Then the real fun can begin.
Oh fuck!
His big fucking gun ability is so funny.
The master's gonna enjoy this.
Oh man, I'm broken. I gotta fix that. I forgot about that.
The master's gonna enjoy
Here
this.
I come.
Oh man, I thought Baby Oopsie was solid, but I think I changed something at the last minute. Messed him up. Alright. Alright, let me switch characters and show you something cool.
Well, is that the fucking end of Baby Oopsie Daisy?
Yes, that's Monster Teddy. I guess I'll show that later, I guess I'm just gonna show it all. I can't. I fucked up.
Wait,
Sorry.
did Monster Teddy show up on the character
Yeah,
select?
I forgot. Yeah, he's in the character select in Toulon Journals, of course. he
I
is.
mean, I guess we're just gonna have. Why don't we just spoil? We just gotta we gotta show it now.
Yeah, okay. I'll show you this guy's execution.
Oh, jeez.
Here, you know what? I'm gonna go back to Baby Oopsie.
Oh, poor guys.
Alright, I'm gonna show you his execution. I'm gonna try not to get kicked.
I think you guys are gonna love friggin' Monster Teddy. It's such a big surprise.
Literally.
Then the real fun can begin.
Oh, let me find this guy. So, Baby Oopsie has this ability, his item called Master's Medallion. And it can heal other toys, but it also has a very small radius that allows him to see through walls and see where the human is. Kind of like the Decapitron's Retro Head, but at a smaller radius. So Baby Oopsie's a good tracker and fighter. He's kind of a good all-rounder. Let me just find this agent so I can stab him in the dick. What's the chat saying?
Let's see. They were saying a lot of them expected Divolito as one of the characters. Some people. Azul is concerned about Monster Teddy.
Then the real fun can begin.
I missed.
They're happy with the Baby Oopsie voice.
No, fuck!
Goofy Grave is saying he's gonna mess up Azul with
Okay.
Appreciate
Teddy?
the follow. Appreciate
Oh, man.
the follow.
Is that the fucking end of Baby Oopsie Daisy?
I really wish I had
Baby
fixed that
oopsie
before the
daisy.
stream.
Well, why don't we just we can just talk about some of their abilities, and maybe we should get into some of the questions too.
Yeah, I just want to show an execution.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. I guess I'll show Were Teddy's. I know he's fine. I had Baby Oopsie with anti-ragdoll on for testing, then I turned it off before the stream, and then realized I forgot his ragdoll got broken because he wasn't getting ragdoll in testing. So that's the kind of little things that can screw you up. Let's see here.
There's always one little thing
I'm
getting
just gonna
overlooked.
kill this guy with
It'd be like that
Grizzly
sometimes,
Teddy.
though. Check out Teddy.
So Grizzly Teddy's pretty fun. He's kind of like a mix between Leech Woman and Pinhead.
Interesting.
He's gonna have the ability to like he's able to like leech damage off or leech health off of a human when he attacks, but his attacks won't do a lot. So he can like keep himself. He can become a tank with more attacks than he does. And
He's got life
bat.
steal. And he's got a bat.
In the movie.
Yeah. And he has this
a teddy bear with a bat and a bear trap.
Which works like
Christ!
lasso, but instead it will root the human for 2 seconds or 1.5 seconds and do damage. So it's like the lasso, but it does damage, but for less root time.
Interesting. It's like lasso, but it does the big hurt. That means I want to try to get a headshot with the bear trap now. Ain't that right? Well,
what is going on?
I'm wondering if they're going to announce a release date.
The agent's hiding from you.
No, he's.
I love. Oh, I know. We took that little Lethal Company hiatus. I might get rusty. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
He should get up. He's gonna get up. Yay.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh. He just chews their face. Oh. Nice.
Well, that's Grizzly Teddy's execution. He just eats your face.
It's fantastic.
Okay. All right. How about this?
What is it,
should we do
dear?
next?
Nom 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 nom.
Maybe we should open up a Puppet Wars match with no
Oh,
bot
what the
and
fuck?
just kind of hang out and answer questions. And what do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
In the morning. What do you mean? Yeah, I used water today. I washed my hands. I flushed the toilet. Water's still doing water. It doesn't look bad or nothing.
Puppet Wars.
Oh, yeah, and you know that'll stir some shit up.
Leave that off.
Hey everyone, hey new joiners, welcome to the stream.
Yeah. Welcome. Sorry for being all scatterbrained. There's a lot going on here. Okay. Let's just go for it. 5th floor. Alright.
What the hell?
Oh, you're a puppet. That's right. I left it on team. All right. Well.
You want to remake real quick?
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
Just do it real quick.
Yeah, real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm
Oh, yeah?
not thinking straight here. I want to like focus on the chat for a bit.
We're gonna get it.
Yeah. Turn that off. Leave that off. Leave Dominator off. Free for all on.
Hey, our bear got spoiled, but it's okay.
Yeah, I
I
was.
think it was. I think
was
it
trying
was
to keep that a
just
secret.
just a matter of time before it was gonna be spoiled, and the I think the impact that this character will have on the game is gonna be like, we can't wait to share it. Honestly, it's totally different than any other puppet that's in the game right now.
Yeah, he's not even a puppet. 8 foot tall bear man. Maybe not 8 feet, but he's big. Alright. I guess I'll be Mr. Static and show the perspective.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
You want to be Baby Oopsie or Grizzly?
His
Oh
sound
man,
design's pretty
it's
much
gonna be
all
so
done except
jarring
for his voice.
Which doesn't really
to
have
see
one in the
something
movies, but we'll have to think of
human-sized.
something.
That'd be Zombatoid?
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
they've been on it today.
Sure. Zombatoid doesn't have his voice.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, Mr. Static's got 2 abilities. He's got a. He can shoot one of the missiles off his tank tread, and this missile will slow and reveal people. And I have to look at our notes, but it may do damage too. We're still looking at that. There's Zombatoid. Zombatoid's like, he's like part sniper, part melee fighter. He's great at long range and okay at close range. He's got a battle roll. Oh yeah, I forgot the animation's not changed yet. You gotta use the machete to do the actual roll if you dive forward. He does like a battle roll to get out of the way, but he can like fight up close and snipe you, and he's got that laser sight that's gonna give his position away. And then the other ability that Mr. Static has is he has a booster. So it allows him to move fast for a short period of time. And we're going to probably mess with the cooldowns and stuff. But Mr. Static can't run, he can only boost. So that's kind of how we balance him out. Mr. Static can crouch if you were wondering. There it is. Oh, fuck!
Oh. He just killed me.
Oh! I nuked him. That was the first time I ever used that on another player. Let's see. Maybe we should start answering questions. Did you bug out, or are you picking another character? What's going on?
I was able to spawn back in.
Thank God.
I'll put the Discord and we'll get to the questions now.
Yeah, and maybe we'll just hang out. We'll find a spot to like chill.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So people can look at the models while we talk. Let's go to the theater room. Okay, let's look at the chat here. Weasel says, looking amazing so far, thank you.
Remember, everyone, if you want to ask any like serious questions, make sure to save them for the end. We're gonna spend some time at the end replying to more questions in the chat. I think we're gonna shift over to our questions that were asked in Discord now, because we really want to get those answered, since those are our priority questions. But yeah, should we just like jump into it, Drake?
Yeah, let's open up the. I have the questions open in the other window here.
Same. All right, the first one was, what is the direction for October games going into the new year?
Well, I guess I'll start the. Once we get the demonic toys out, I think we're gonna focus more on maps and human characters in 2024. You know, we got a lot of puppet characters in the game and last year. I think it was this most exciting part. Oh Jesus, that's my face. So yeah, I think after a short break, a much needed break, we're gonna work on the underworld map, which is what we announced in our poll from last month. So if you want to check out like a sneak peek of what the underworld map is going to be like, just check out our Discord, and you can see some pictures there. I don't know if Nick, if there's anything you wanted to add to that.
Yeah, I think so direction for October games going into New Year. Like I think most, I don't know if everybody knows, but it's probably good to maybe share a little bit. Like, you know, it's just us two working on the project with our you know, some of our team that we outsource, but we're a pretty small team, and we love and have so much passion for making the games and at October Games, and things have just been a little tough for both of us, and we've been like very like ambitious to try to give you guys as everything that you want, and I think in the future we are, you know, down the road, Drake and I have talked a lot about trying to get the game on console and all that, but that's a big goal that we have. Don't know what that looks like, but it's something we're thinking about. And like Drake mentioned, we really want to focus on the maps, the new underworld map. And I think there's going to be other questions in the Discord that are going to shed some light on this question too. So I don't want to like divulge all of it now, but I think that's like a pretty good good gist.
And let me just say, like, you know, I know we announced the roadmap, was it May or April when that roadmap came out, when the Full Moon Toys DLC dropped? You know, at the time, you know, there's we were anticipating, you know, we did this on our spare time. We were working more full time in April, but things change, or, you know, responsibilities change, and, you know, we can't work on this full time, but we're going to, you know, keep pushing, keep adding cool things, or we have to pace ourselves. And I think it, you know, it's a little bit on me for putting so much. Like, I want to do so much with this game. Nick wants to do so much with this game, and we put a lot of it in that roadmap. Like, if it's on paper, we're gonna fucking do it. And you know, it just, you know, things happen that prevent us from, like, unforeseen things happen, like, you know, Headhunter taking a while to design and get approval, and, you know, that slowed us down. And we had business aspects that we had to take care of that take away from development time. So there's a lot going on outside of game development with October Games that we didn't necessarily account for. If you know, if we were working full time, we probably would have had Underworld done by now. But it's just, you know, work like 2 days a week, 4 days a week, including weekends. So trying to get all this stuff done, and I think part of our issue is like that we AFK'd. That's fine. I mean, I'm going to go in offline mode and just hang out as one of the toys in there, so we don't get kicked. Let me pick. I'll be baby obsidian. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, there's a lot. I think we wanted to give you guys a roadmap that's comparable to what a bigger studio would be able to achieve, and it's just not really something we're able to do currently with our resources. But we're still dedicated to giving you guys everything, even everything you guys would want or need from this game. So I guess that's just it's a way of, or I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm sorry for being late on some of our deadlines. We had to delay the totems back in August, moved it to September, and we're doing it again with demonic toys. It's just like, it's just how it works sometimes. So I think going into the future, expect less deadlines and more about like, here's what's coming next soon type stuff, because I think that'll help us develop something more appropriate. Not necessarily get overworked, or I don't want to promise something and then have it not deliver, which has happened a couple times already. So I just wanted to say that. Yeah.
We thought it was like really important to create this roadmap originally in like 2023 at the beginning, so that the community had something tangible to connect with and relate to. And we placed a lot of importance on that, but I think we realized over time that it created us an unhealthy situation for us to stick to these deadlines when there were a lot of like unforeseen circumstances outside of just game development, and like Drake was mentioning, just stuff that we had to take care of for October games and just life stuff. And we're a small team, and so it's just it was unhealthy for us to create these like hard deadlines. But we still want to connect with you guys, and that's why we're doing this question and answering little stream and showing you guys what's to come. And we're really excited to finally get this out.
So that's one question down.
One question down.
Yeah. All right.
Next one. Given the difficulties faced with the current roadmap and its workload, what will be the plan moving forward? I think that we kind of answered that one.
Yeah, just to recap. It's like we're like I said before, we're gonna, our next update after Demonic Toys will be Underworld. I'm not sure when that'll come, but rest assured we'll be working tirelessly to get it out in a timely manner. I just don't think it's good for us to give you an announcement or a release date, because I might get sick, I might need to go, there might be days where I can't work, and then all of a sudden everything gets pushed back, or I'm afraid to like give you a release date that's so far out that it's like, well, geez, it's too far gone, like, it's just like, what do you do? And I guess it's best we can do is just, here's what we're working on next, and and then we'll take it from there. So after an update, we'll announce the next update, but we won't tell you exactly when it'll come out, because we're not exactly sure, and we want to give ourselves a healthy amount of time to do it without like giving you all these expectations and then not delivering.
Yeah. All right, next one. Will we see continued support and expansion for Puppet Master Game going forward?
Well, yeah. We'll be doing, like we said before, we're going to be focusing on maps and human characters, and more skins and perks. We want to flesh out more perks for the totems and the demonic toys. Give you guys more tools, more skins to play with, free and paid skins. We try to, every time we do a DLC, we want to give you something for free too. So that's something we want to make sure what we're doing. Okay, let's keep going.
Next question. Any plans on new game modes in the future? Well, yes, we just announced and released our newest one, Puppet Wars.
Well, we didn't release it yet, but yeah.
We announced it as far as, we announced it.
Yeah, so we have Puppet Wars with free-for-all and team deathmatch support,
Puppet Wars,
which
all puppet game mode.
Focus on earning XP than kills, and give you more ways to earn XP in that mode. So players that aren't necessarily good at combat have a way to compete. All right, but I think we talked a lot about that already. We should keep going.
Yeah. Given the workload, the Demonic Toys faction created, will there be any more crossovers going forward?
I mean, we're not opposed to more crossovers, but I think right now we need to focus more on different forms of content like maps and humans.
Yeah, I think one thing that like Drake and I talked about before the stream and stuff is just like the puppet factions. They are quite a hefty workload, and I think we've created a pretty solid backbone as far as all the puppet factions, and we want to now shift our focus to some of the other areas of the game that I think we both think could use some updates and polish, like the maps and human characters and some other stuff in the future too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Which
Next
one was
one,
it?
will we ever see another human faction? And that's an interesting question, and probably doesn't fit into our current game modes without designing something super almost like out of pocket. I see the question, like me and Drake both see like where that could go to. Like you have one human faction against another human faction against puppets, and that just could be a fun game mode, but we're pretty we're trying to not get it out of scope, and it probably is something that we wouldn't do. But Drake, what you want to throw your 2 cents in?
There's really no need for a second human faction because there's never a case where you're going to need two groups of humans fighting each other. That you couldn't really just do by using the same human faction. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. But if you had a puppet man, like I see Mr. Meek say, oh, you could have two humans fighting each other, and you could do that with one human faction, but they just pick two different characters, that's, it just, yeah, it's not really necessary. Everything's kind of designed for all the humans to fit into the human faction, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and also too, I think we do have plans, or we had talked about, to make some, very interesting human characters that kind of fit outside of what current human characters we already have. Maybe you guys can use your imagination on what that might be, but definitely with some of the characters we talked about for the humans, they are definitely a lot different than what's in the game right now.
Yeah. Let's see.
So that's fun. Next question. Are there any plans for any other human characters? I think we just covered that.
Yeah.
Just covered that one. Same for the totems. Are the totems a sealed deal, or will they ever be revisited by a new edition?
So
I'll let you take that one.
The way the factions are designed is that each character is a class, and you don't necessarily want two blades in a puppet faction. And say if we added a new character, say if we added Retro Blade to the puppet faction, now Retro Blade probably would play a lot like normal Blade with different small differences because it's a very similar character. So you basically have two DPS melee types on the same team. Now you have two blades running around just melting people's health. So it's it creates a balance issue with when we add characters. So when we design a faction, everything's just kind of supposed to work together. And but we are not opposed to adding skins that make the character like Freak and Tank that will turn the characters that you already play as into Echo characters. If you're referencing Smash Brothers, it's the same moveset, but it looks like a different character. You can make them feel like a different character, but they need to. Everything's supposed to be balanced in a way where it's Freak plays like Torch, because only one Torch could be on that team. We can't have two Torches, essentially. And with totems, one of their faction's biggest strengths is that you could have two warriors and two Ravagers. That's intentional. Ravagers are kind of weak and spongy because of that. So yeah. They're disposable.
All right.
Yeah.
Next one. Let's see here. I lost my place here.
I think the modding Steam Workshop.
Any plans to allow modding / Steam Workshop in the future? You want to take that one?
No, because that it's way too technical. Like we have to develop those tools ourselves and release them, and like it just creates a whole bunch of problems for us to like manage that. We need like a much bigger technical team to create mod support.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, because like the modding community in Steam Workshop can really add so much, but like Drake said, it's a huge technical challenge for us, and we're so small that it would take so much away from developing other parts of the game.
Also, it would open up open up for like exploitation of like making everyone like big green cubes where like you can't like see they can't hide, or they can cheat the game by adding skins and stuff, and that makes a lot of it creates a lot of challenges. I guess we'll just leave it at that. It's a little out of scope for us at the moment.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right. Next question. How many marshmallows do you guys put in your hot cocoa? You can go first.
I don't know. It's one big one, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, I like my hot cocoa like without marshmallow. But if I had marshmallows next to me with hot cocoa, I'd probably throw in like between like 3 and 5 small ones.
Okay.
The appropriate measurement here is 1 handful of marshmallows per hot cocoa.
Will Torch ever get the rest of the color spectrum for his flamethrower?
If you guys really, really want that, it would be a lot of work to do that, because I would have to update every character and skin. But it is possible, but it just doesn't feel necessary at the moment to do that. But if you guys really, really want it, I would consider it. But it just like doesn't really seem like something that's necessary right now. I could spending my time on something else that you guys would enjoy a lot more than, I don't know, blue fire.
The trick is to use marshmallows from Lucky Charms. Interesting. That's a nice strategy. All right, next one. Would Tank and Freak ever get their own character slots, and will Tank's voice be changed? Personally, I think as a puppet, he wouldn't make any sounds. So we talked about this before, and the whole adding the feature of the character portraits changing with your skins. I talked about that.
That's something I was contemplating. I gotta talk to Max about that and see what's possible. But they wouldn't get their own character slots because of what I said before. Like everyone, like that means we would have 2 Decapatrons essentially, or 2 Torches. So that probably be a no. But like I said, we can make Echo characters, and there's a possibility of us making it so you can change the character icon with the skin that we're looking into, but I can't promise right now because I have to confirm with my programmer and make sure it's technically viable.
All right, next question. Will we ever get the German puppets? I guess we talked about we've talked a lot about like what our priorities are for the future, and we really do want to focus on new maps and new human characters. That being said, I think me and Drake agreed that if it could be we don't know what's going to happen as far as next year, but if we do another puppet faction, I think we talked about adding a poll to our Discord to involve the community as far as like seeing what puppet faction maybe you guys would want the most, and then based off of like the community, then we would make our choice. So
what was
there's
the
a lot
thumbnail?
of considerations as far as like which
I love the fact he's got a laser gun. That's insane.
We would add, and I think what's interesting is that since puppet factions are so much work, it matters a lot more as to like
Oh, I'm not playing it. I'm watching their QnA.
And so there's a big piece of that.
Yeah.
So maybe you guys can look forward to some polls in the future and throwing your 2 cents in about, what factions might come in the future.
I think once we've added another map, like maybe like 2 more maps, and then we can seriously consider adding more puppets outside of like skins to the game, because I think the game needs more maps than more puppets at this point.
The developers
have come out, so that's kind of where I'm at with that.
Yeah, I same these.
We have 4 game modes with 2 of those game modes having 2 different versions of it, and 3 factions that allow you to mix it up. So there's a lot of different ways to play, but adding another map into the mix, just like you get like tons more content by adding 1 more map, just because of all the different variety that you can.
Yep.
You're able to
No,
do
it's
now
not
with
out
different
yet.
Game modes and factions and stuff. So should keep the game fresh for a while.
Yep. All right, next question. Next question. Someone asked, can I possibly help if you decide to make the Berlin map? Possible addition of Dr. Hess or Major Krause to the Berlin map. Also, I wouldn't mind developing these myself if you guys point me in the right direction as to which software languages. I think what would be great is if you wanted to email us at octobergamestudio@gmail.com with some of your work in the email, and we'll take a look at it. And I think that would probably be the best way to go about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So,
super
October
cool.
Game Studio.
They
at
haven't
gmail.com,
announced
and
today.
Send us an email with your stuff, and we'll take a look at it.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can post that somewhere. Trying to think where I can write that where everyone's going to see it.
Yeah.
Here, I guess.
We can type it in the chat room.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
There.
All right, there it is. Next question. Considering there isn't a Patreon or Kickstarter campaign, are there any plans to open up any kind of crowdfunding situations to give people a place to help invest without the obligation to add any extra content or special content or said investment? What could the community do to help? I know this is vague, but it could apply to multiple topics. I think for us, like we're such a small entity that just doing these extra things just actually really just takes our time away from working on the game. And it would be so nice to have a Patreon or a Kickstarter, and Drake and I have talked a lot about it, but there are just some details with any financial situation that we need to sort of consider before we move forward on that. And
yeah,
I think it's something that we actually want to do, but how we do it, when we do it, I'm not sure. And probably if maybe next year, but
they haven't announced
it's just
a release
something
date.
that we need to kind of figure out internally. But we really appreciate the excitement from you guys, and it definitely gives a little fire under us, just sharing your passion about it and wanting to help. And
yeah,
so it's really nice.
Yeah, appreciate the sentiment on that.
Yeah.
Will we add more
Right.
achievements?
They haven't
after the
announced it
update?
yet.
I think what we're gonna do with the achievements, because we have kind of put them aside for now, is that when we leave early access, that will come with some new achievements. So on a side note about leaving early access, I think so there have been issues with people's save data, like cloud save, being messed up by Steam, and I think that's going to require us to prevent that from happening is to use develop a new system of helping people or preventing your saves from getting deleted by Steam. So, but what that's going to do is going to wipe people's saves. So, I think. Might be a good opportunity to add a lot more achievements to that. So that's kind of something we're worried about. How do we this has to be taken care of, but by doing so, we're gonna have to wipe everyone's saved. So, yeah, cash in that XP now, Zul. I think it's only fair for some of the other people who haven't played, but
Oh man, everyone's
it
gonna
does
get their
feel really
save
bad to get
files
your XP
wiped.
We know that, and I
I'm gonna be
think
back at square one.
who knows? We may consult internally and figure out that maybe we won't have to, wipe everyone's save, but we don't know, and we're trying to just like, well, our estimates is that it probably will get wiped, and we're trying to be upfront about it because I think it is a problem that we have to address because some people's cloud saves are getting corrupted, and that's really not good. And
Yeah, that's fair.
And so it's a tough situation, and we're gonna just like work on it and figure out what the best solution is. And we don't know exactly what it is yet, but we're gonna figure something out, and hopefully it won't be too much of an inconvenience.
yeah, we're gonna handle it delicately because we know we're not only gonna do that if we have to. We're only gonna have to wipe it if we have to.
I was just reading the chat, and it was like, "Nah, it's okay. Take Azul's XP."
Yeah,
that's funny.
he's got like
right.
the next 10 updates covered with how much XP he has. But
Yeah.
he's earned it, so.
Yeah.
All right,
Next
what else
question.
we got?
Any status update on puppet-only modes that don't include a human?
Nope, Puppet Wars. So we've announced Puppet Wars, so yes.
Yeah.
Puppet Wars
Yeah, that
has
was an
two
easy
versions.
one.
Yep.
Next question: are there going to be other Full Moon dolls / puppets besides the Puppet Master and Demonic Toys series?
It's possible, but not in our focus right now.
Yep. All right. Will there be bots for puppets, totems, and demonic toys? Ah, man, that's a really good question, and we would have loved to do it, but I think the biggest problem is that every single puppet in the game plays differently than each other, and so you have to create AI scripts to really just like interact with every single puppet differently, and it's just so out of scope for us.
Yeah,
it would take a lot of development and time, and it would be such a cool idea, but I think there's just other things that are probably that the game could use our attention on rather than that.
We have we have a minimal amount of resources, and we don't have enough of those to make that. Like we can't even we make one puppet bot, and we can't even use it until we make a full faction of puppet bots. And,
It's Twitch.
I think it'd be better to put those resources into making the human bot better, instead of making puppet bots that kind of work like crap. So, there's a lot with that. If we were a much bigger studio, that might be possible. But if we look at games that have bot support, look at Friday 13th, it has human bots or camp counselor bots, and they struggled, and they were much bigger than us. So I think we gotta spend our resources wisely, our time and our money. So
yeah, it would be a really cool idea, but I think the Drake hit the nail on the head just saying that if there was any place to focus on, it would probably be the human bot. We would want to make the human bot better.
That human bot is a drunk wizard, says one podcast.
Bro, we're already past Christmas.
All right, next
what
question.
weird time loop are you in?
Any possibility of adding voice chat to lobby or ability to spend XP for the perks or change perks while in the lobby?
Voice chat is possible, but we got that's something we could probably do that now that we're gonna start slowing down or
moving to Germany.
Before we're working like hardcore.
Hold up.
So some of those little features.
Why are we going to Germany?
Trying to add 6 totems and or whatever, 6 demonic toys. And,
I don't know, man. There's some stuff that's still unfinished in this build that they're showing. That's really generous to think it's coming out this weekend.
Updates, which I think would be great. Yeah, we could do that. But as far as getting the skin, the puppet trunk accessible from a lobby, we did that in Horror Legends. It's a huge UX issue and I think it would create a lot of bugs and really slow down development if we did that.
Yeah.
So you
It'd
might
be a
get
nice
a
to
lot
have
less
feature for sure, but
Yeah, it's like kind of like bots, but at a lesser degree. It's like you want. We'd have to look into it, but it's from what I experienced from Horror Legends. It's like we could probably put the resources into better spots, like better controller support. Like we
Yeah.
need more full controller support. That's for sure. Like being able to.
And
go
you
through all
think
the
I'm
menus
gonna
with the
learn?
Controller would be a much better update than
Why?
that. So we have to choose our battles.
Oh, really?
But
Yep.
it's on our radar.
All right.
You're
Next
stupid.
question. Do you think leaving early access will help the game? What more do you want in the game before you leave early access?
That's
That's
I mean,
it
that's
is an
possible.
interesting question. Will leaving early access help the game? It's
Sure. No,
yeah,
it would
we
help.
think that it will. I think you know, like it definitely places the game in different areas on the Steam app to, you know, maybe get more players to join that wouldn't otherwise see the game or something.
Yeah.
But you know, like a lot of things like come with that, and like for example, like one thing Drake and I have talked a lot about this year is like what is like porting the game look like, and I think as far as like the release on Steam, we just want the game to be as polished as possible in its kind of current state. Probably have the underworld map in the game before we leave early access. I don't know. These are
Yeah.
things that are kind of like, you know,
I
kind
think
of-
you're
they're not,
being very hopeful, buddy.
like
It'd be cool if it
100%,
did, but
defined yet, but like having the
yeah,
underworld
it'd be a
map
lot
in
cooler
the
if it
game,
did. But I don't.
and just, you know, making
Yeah,
sure
they're
that
talking
the
about
UX
the 31st,
experience
and
is
I'm
like
like,
spot
nah.
on, and
No, I
you
don't
know,
think
just
it's the
having the game just
31st.
polished. And if there's anything you guys can think of that you guys, you know, feel free to share.
Yeah,
your
he's
thoughts
got a
too,
bat
like,
and a bear trap, dude.
whatever you guys think, you know, send in our Discord or even in the
Yep.
chat now.
I think,
Getting
yeah,
drunk
I would
with a
definitely
clock
want
and a teapot.
full controller support before we leave early.
Getting drunk with a clock and a
That's
teapot.
something I would want.
Yep.
All right, let's. What else we
Next
got?
one, let's see. Do you think? Okay. Someone said Dollman win.
Dollman would be great. I think right now our focus is going to be on more maps and human characters, which probably means Dollman won't be a human character.
Sounds good to me.
If we were to add him, I think that would make sense. If he wasn't, I don't know. It's Dollman's a weird one, but I think right now let's focus more
Absolutely,
on
dear.
quality of life improvements and maps and human characters polish. And we're about to do a big crossover, so maybe save that for later.
Hey guys,
later date, if it's
we're
possible.
just gonna send it over because
Yeah.
I got to bounce. I'll have to check this
Alright,
out
next
later.
question. Even
I hope
if
you
not
guys liked
possible at the
hanging out.
moment, and I assume difficult to add, are there any plans to make the puppet trunk accessible on online? Okay, we answered this one already, but it's probably a bit too much for us right now to add puppet trunk into the lobby. Next one, a more personal question now. How do you feel about creating your very own iteration of Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys through this game? What are your preferred designs for all the characters, your own voices, even with some of the more established characters in the Puppet Master franchise? I think I'll let you start with that one, Drake.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a dream project of mine since I was a kid. So, like, when I saw like Charlie Band talking about Puppet Master 4, and it's got Baby Oopsie and Blade and Torch and Mr. Static and Jack Attack fighting each other on it. I'm like, oh, that's awesome, because I was a fan of both separately, and then seeing them come together got me really excited. And we got Puppet Master 4 that we got.